The key to forward bending with back pain is to make any unsupported forward bends supported. For example, padahastasana, the first forward bend that we do in the class. First thing you do is bend your knees, and the instructions are to bend my knees and put my hands on the floor in front of me. So I bend my knees, and I'm going to support my back by putting my hands on my legs, bending my knees, getting my stomach to my thighs as soon as I can. And now with the stomach on the thighs, I can get my hands to the floor, and now I can let my back relax. Now I can move my hips right and left, and moving the hips helps me relax my back some more. When I come up, I'll do the same thing, put my hands on my legs, see my back is still supported, get myself up to a straight spine, and then straighten out the legs. Back pain can be tricky because it often feels good to forward bend, especially if your back is in spasm. It feels nice to stretch those muscles out, and what you do when you forward bend is you take the pressure off of your intervertebral discs. The problem isn't so much the forward bending itself, but it's when you come out of the forward bend. Imagine this is your spine. These are the vertebrae, and in between the vertebrae are intervertebral discs. They're squishy. This is the back of the spine. This is the front. Imagining you have some kind of a herniated disc or bulging disc, that means it's a disc that's been squished out this way, right, towards the back. So when you forward bend, you take the pressure off of that disc, creating space between the vertebrae on the back. Now, if the disc is pushing out, when you come up again, you're going to smush that disc back down. With an acute injury, depending on your level of pain, you may want to skip forward bends completely. You'll take it easy on backward bending and just do them to tolerance. Your mantra for class when practicing with any injury should be this: gentle stretching without causing pain. If you have chronic back pain, you may want to do some forward bends, but you'll want to be really careful with them. You'll want to make any unsupported forward bending supported, and you'll really want to do those backward bends to balance it out. Another forward bend that we do in the class is standing separate leg stretching pose. Here's how you'd make that one supported. Instead of going down like this, I'm going to put my hands on my legs, straighten out my arms, and this way I'm supporting my spine with my arms. If I feel any pain at this time, I might just stay right here. If I can get myself down to the floor, I'll put my hands on the floor first, and then start to relax my back here. When I come back up, I'm going to put my hands back on my legs, get my spine to a straight position first, and then push myself up. Standing separate leg head to knee pose. Depending how much pain you're in, you might just stay right here and focus on creating length in your spine. If you want to start to go down a little bit, start to go down a little. And when you get about here, chin to your chest, put your hands on your thigh and walk yourself carefully down your legs. You might not get all the way down. You might get right here. Little by little, you might get your hands to the floor. It's totally fine to bend the knee whenever you need to here. And then coming out of the posture again, I put my hands on the thigh and then slowly walk myself back up. Half tortoise pose. I start to go down, arms and head together, keeping my hips on the heels. And then whenever I feel I need it, I can put my hands to the floor for support and walk myself down. Once my stomach gets to my thighs, I'm supported again, and then I can put my head on the floor. Coming out of the posture, same thing, I can walk myself back up, hands on my legs, and then come up to straight spine. Please remember that this yoga was designed to heal your body and to heal your mind. If you get injured, it's not a good reason to stop doing yoga. It's actually the best reason in the world to start a yoga practice or continue the one you have. I get it. When you're in pain, you don't want to do anything that might make that pain worse. If you can remember the mantra of gentle stretching without causing pain, be careful on the forward bending, and definitely do your backward bends, you will not only be fine doing Bikram yoga with back pain, you will feel better. I hope these tips were helpful for you. I'll see you in class really soon.